DJ Jeff Duran.
I suck in bed. And I suck so hard I go to the doctor and he says, JJ, you know you are what you eat. I said, Doc, don't call me a pussy because I suck in bed.
It's a different world. Street world in the back, you know, bottom line.
The squirrel's taking his peanuts up to the tree. This squirrel's ripping off peanuts, ain't you, squirrel? Gonna take him up to your tree, huh? The fucking
suspect thanks to Chris Rock. Reminisce on Spontaneous performing. Wrong side of 40. Think I'm gonna crash out. Illuminati not holding up their end of the bargain. This my re-entry into comedy. Fendi straps starting to split in half. Who can F with me? Full rabbit strap back, shoot up hoodie. Detoxing a smack with fentanyl patch. Facts. I'm blowing chunks. Port with clip with a palm out. Should have been famous by now, so brains getting blown the fuck out. Shards in an Asian trans ass like I'm straight. Friend zone gay. JJ stars since 88. Big face. Stole millions of dollars a game from Wallow. Jesus, please let me see tomorrow. Been late on the wrench. Make way for the most belligerent. High top Converse kicking it. Stepping in shit. Crystal stiffing for the tweakers doing life. You all want to be comics? I just want a wife. Blackout, coma, refill of Soma, New David Toma. Being in my red heel high heels, walking a blaze in Pomona.
I'm just, when you begin opening for Lady Gaga as a comedian, number one, how much time do you have? No. First of all, how much negotiating do you do?
You know, to be honest with you, I didn't. There was not any negotiating. You know what I mean? Like, I just see it's just one of those things where you just go,
where have I got them Tic Tacs? Watermelon Tic Tac. What are you, stupid?
Yeah.
Get Gaga here.
I mean, when you talk about the comedy thing, I got in there a lot because I was on the radio in the morning and you'd have guys like yourself come through. So I would get those gigs opening up for David Tell or Stanhope because I was on the radio for that. Now with her, it was just,
they have to be the ones to invite you.
And yeah, a lot of times
I have to invite you for you to get up there. That's the only way that goes down.
And that can be disastrous too.
Right. So you have the balls to ask or they offer.
I never asked.
So think about this.
I never asked.
David Tell.
Yeah.
Lady Gaga.
Stanhope.
Well, Lady Gaga in here too.
Yeah.
You never asked them and they said in that 6-minute interview window, maybe it stretches out because you're two segments, you're on air 10 minutes. 14 minutes is ridiculously long and fantastic. 16 minutes, we have a meeting after work. It's too long, right?
Right. A lot of times they know you're afraid. You read for a minute.
So in 20 minutes tops, they go, I will not regret this because that's how much fun and relaxed I am with this person right now. Yeah.
Jeff's going to open the show and stuff like that. So, I mean, I would get those kind of gigs because of the radio is what I'm saying.
But they like you.
Right.
And they don't give a shit if you're funny, if you're nice, but you are funny. I tell my opening act, ones that have like really made like crazy errors. I'm like, you know, this gig is easier than you think. You don't even have to do well or be funny. You have to make it when I see you, I smile and don't go, ugh. Oh, how much time do you do for Gaga?
For Lady Gaga was like about 8 to 10 minutes. Yeah.
When Jeff Duran's on stage opening for Lady Gaga, he's got 8 to 10 minutes. The gap between performer and audience is incalculable. I mean space, yes. The nearest person is maybe 100 feet. Chubby, doughy, Midwest gay. Embracing it. Home, you're the imposter. I can't imagine a stand-up where I'm the outlier.
Stay away from dope, you might develop a nasty habit. Blow $1 million inheritance, find yourself back in Laverne with a fat white rabbit. Hey, thank God animals can't snitch or speak. You don't want a bunny revealing how you like to cross-dress on Grindr, high on tweak. I survived the vultures, never became one for the culture. I deserve 4 stars like a high-ranking soldier. Maybe I'll go MAGA, become a crazy incel, make America great again, put on blackface, and then we'll call the cops on ourselves. Let me bomb on your Golden Globes with these corny jerkoys. I couldn't make it on the mothership. I'm not a fat man or young boy. Top G, Hustle University, still trying to figure out the matrix. Crashing out like a college girl majoring in DJ academics. Getting tired of that very ridiculous questioning. Did you rent a Portuguese trans with special needs and like ranch dressing? Non-binary, visual pacemaker, carving the turkey with sandpaper. Daughters with dicks, BBL2, where you can't reach with shavers. Bad podcasting, fake pimps with soft white underbelly, slapping women for money. Bad friends with 12-year-old hooker in Tijuana, looking for tiger belly. Podcasting since WOMB. I took the ASSQ at 3. Slice of breeze. Duran show, new TMZ, Swifties in the West Village, Fallen Taylor, everywhere she goes to eat. I'm the perverted paparazzi. When she gets up to leave, I go smell her seat. Life's like the movie Barbie. I'm trying not to be her queer best friend. I'm in Hollywood with Margot Robbie, feeling like a cuckold kin. Red Bar's watching. He's wearing adult diapers in Chicago. Gave him a year at Council Scars Club after he funded that crack amigo. I need a first-class ticket to Austin, so I go out there and chill Tony. 60 seconds, blow away, re-enter into comedy, one shot, kneel on him like David Lucas. My George Floyd jokes are sick. And if I bomb, the suicide, brains blown out like Nick. I know that sucks. I'm unfunny and a loser, but so is Ryan, the cable viewer. Pulling up with skull cap and white robe at lavish. A vibe so Jewish it'll make Ari Saphir English. Red graph diamond hallucinations. Goblin Meister steak so red and law it comes with indigenous reparations. And Duran show, we got fired, we took our red heels, we went back to the streets. I'd rather be on the blade than walking that slave wage beat. And I said it, fuck you for what I was promised, not for what I received in my time. Reparations comings like Whitney getting fucked on liquid G.
The album is out. Amazing. Wow, that's an incredible video. So you must have a lot of fans from your comedy. Are you still going on tour?
Yeah.
What does your life look like? What's your day-to-day?
My day-to-day is I live here in Newport Beach with I have a rabbit. I don't have a dog, but I have a rabbit, Bun. And I'm getting ready to do some shows. I still, with the DJing, I put out, if you go to my YouTube channel, I put out a mixtape every day. I work with the hottest hip-hop artists. And I'm going to be doing the stand-up tour in fall and early part of winter.
But what's your main thing? Is your main thing DJing? Like, where do you get your income from?
4 million just on YouTube alone streams. So I've been eating off that for the last 6 months.
So you make money from the YouTube views, the 4 million YouTube views?
It's not just YouTube. It's Spotify and iTunes.
Okay.
And
I'm calling
like
out that old brown Jew. Andre K. Downey murdered you. Put your creative
you tell Kendrick Lamar he needs to back off, okay? You're not gonna reply to his diss track. You're gonna let him get the final word. You guys have done enough. His shoe sales are down. His fans are calling him a PDF file. I don't even know what that is, but I know it's bad. Oh wait, what? What is it? Oh, well, it's true, but damn it, we don't want them knowing that.
Like a raptor coming out of that Toronto zoo. Okay, now he murdered you.
Look at what you did to him.
Andre, you did a shame, and that's never gonna be the same now, I'm telling you.
Damn! He's looking like the grassy over here, all pale and washed. Now tell Kendrick Lamar, we said, good job, okay? Tell him we still love him. He's gonna get all the Grammys, okay? But don't say another word. Thank you so much. All right, so get off the phone now. We're done. Now, what was that about, eh? Oh, don't worry about that. I got a surprise for you, though. Come on in, Vori. Come on in. Yeah, he's gonna save your ass again. Remember Mob Ties? Come on, Vori. Show him what you got. Oh, this is just what I need. A ghost.
No, I'm not a ghost. I'm a ghost writer. You know me?
No, I need your ghost.
Wait, what? My ghost? What you mean by that? Why you touching my face, man? What's on? You getting tight close there. Hold on, baby. Whoa. Drake, no.
Hold up, let me see. Nigga, not there yet. Nigga, it's back. Music to my ears, Drake. There you are. Oh, this is called. Hold on, let me get a little bit more of a taste. Don't give me this one. Now I'ma call Nike. Drake, what have you done? Look at you. You're black. Look at your skin. It's all shiny, luscious, dark, and beautiful. Oh, I can hardly look at you. You're supposed to be light skinned. You know, the safe black. You're looking like a real one now. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, Wagwan Delilah. You're the original Jamaican Dandada now, you know. Tell Kendrick if you come for me. Brass.
Drake, what are you even saying right now? I can't understand your dark skin language.
See my skin? Supple and ample, nigga. Bitch. Oh my God.
Fellas, stay calm. It's just Drake. Keep your hands where we can see him. Oh my God, he's got a gun!
You know, I turned that to light. Next thing you know, 50 cops was behind me talking about how to drag. Hit kind of donuts or some shit. My ring was like $7,500 per ring. Why the hell would I hit donuts?
You're actually working on a new release. Now, who are you working with, and when is this coming out, and how do we get in touch with you and all the good stuff?
Amazing. Me and Quan about to drop a tape. It's called Young Quan and Rich Homie Thug. And I think it's going to be a world breaker. So, but yeah, the whole city showed me love, except for the cops. They always fucking with me, man. They always trying to lock me up.
It's scary that, you know, that they can use rap music and the entertainment as a source for evidence to convict and, you know, and lock somebody up. You know, we come from poverty. You know, we come from areas of crime. This doesn't mean just because we talk about it, and just because we have family members we've been incarcerated. We have family members that have been incarcerated. So we're going to be around, and we might speak a certain language, but the language is cool over the music. But if we speak in that language all the time, if we're embedded in it, doesn't mean that we're criminals. We're still entertainers. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of scary to see that, because I mean, I just pray for their families, man, and I pray that they let them brothers come home, because I don't.
No, I mean, there's hope.
It's so much scrutiny being, and dude, it's so crazy being in the public. You know, I'm not even as big as Young Thug, but I have so much stuff that's been coming at me lately because of my rise to be kind of quick, and there's a bunch of stuff I've been dealing with, even legally, more that I'm in the public eye, and more people trying to reach out, more things that are popping up that I have to deal with sometimes, and so I'm not saying I understand what they're going through on that level, but I do feel for all of them brothers, man. I don't want to see nobody incarcerated. Not for
It's not fun. Sucks.
Some shit they've been investigating. I don't know what the hell they've been investigating. I just know that, you know, them brothers they need to be free. That they can't use music and their language and the entertainment. It's cool for the entertainment. Now we want to lock you up for it. Like, it's fucking.
Well, I mean, you know, it goes farther and deeper and darker than that. But I mean, I get what you're saying.
Well, I appreciate you, man. I've always been a fan of yours, man. And now you asked me for an interview. I freaked out. I was a fan. I fanned out when you messaged me, bro.
Hey, man, no problem, dude.
Hey, make sure you upload all my music. I don't care. Take it all. Upload it all. Let's go. Love, bro. Love, man. Peace.
Just telling all facts. No caps, no rap. No cap, not rap. Flat business.
Duran.
You could be dynamite. The way that you work on my pride, little baby, you gotta be dynamite. The way that you look in my eyes and tell me you ran the night. Ride like a motorbike on a Sunday night. We can light the sky, we can tie the ties. Feeling under your skirt, yeah. Tell you all of my dirt, yeah. A nigga play you, he get murked. Yeah. I've been cacking in verse, yeah. Had the swag, I was God gifts. Million bands in his heart, yeah. They want me give up all the cars, yeah. All of the houses and cars, yeah. Trying to save in the wild, showing the face in the wild, yeah. Trying to save in the wild, yeah. I get the tip from the law, yeah. Love me cup and I pamper the patty. Bitches treat me and tell me on they daddy. Then get the Porsche, I'm a player. Then get the Porsche, I'm a player in the caddy. Leave me alone, I don't wanna tell you how I feel. Yeah, yeah, yeah. My phone. Answer for niggas in the pen. Got a phone, I got a private phone. Don't care. Yeah. I'm smoking strong. I don't need nowhere to begin. I don't need nowhere to begin. I see no wrong in your unique face and skin. Yeah, yeah.
Jamaica's good. Jamaica's very good.
So cool.
You gotta be worth it. You ain't gotta be perfect. Picture perfect. I'm popping perkies. Smirky yo. Cause I keep smirking. Hop in the truck and hit that clutch and burn the turbines. If I meet her and I fuck, I buy her purses. If I meet her and I don't fuck, I buy her churches. Off them drugs, lift her legs, I'm a murker. Had to let the pill sit, I was nervous. Been a minute since I kicked it with my daddy's side. You ain't worth a penny, how you worth a Birkin bag? Gave that bitch some pennies, now she fuck your thirsty ass. Trip to Miami, now she got a perfect ass. A Richard Millie, but they rather have a Tommy. I'm popping pillies, but it got me feeling zombie. I came from nothing, from the trenches, ain't no palm trees. Signed to the streets, when I drop blood on that concrete. Pull it, got out, if they try to harm me. If they try to, hey. Drill another name for no auto. I was battling with no bottle. Trench a dream, bust inside a model. Diamond shining, catch it like tomato. Put him on, he think he you tomorrow. This a Audemars, no Movado. Get your poopy ass on, I need standing room. When I walk inside the room, don't have no panties on. Dirty nigga, I was serving off my granny phone. Before I took it to the streets, make sure my paper long. A Richard Millie, but they rather have a Tommy. I'm popping pillies, but it got me feeling zombie. I came from nothing, from the trenches, ain't no palm trees. Signed to the streets, when I drop blood on that concrete. Pull it, got out, if they try to harm me. If they try to, hey. Hey.
Rapper, up there, OTF. I said we said he worked really bad in. I said we tried enough before, so let's start working with TP. I said we tried it out, man. Just working and grinding and trying to get to the top.
Absolutely, man. Durk is great. I feel like I know you through your music, through your painting pictures with the lyrics. It's a lot of stuff from your childhood. I do appreciate that. I think it's
that's most definitely the most thing for all artists to me. They go off their childhood to how they rap, because I've been through so much and I still talk about it. I just put it in this format, but like I was trying to tell my brother, like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's a story. Like, if you ain't ever told about it, what are you rapping about, you know?
Absolutely. That's why I don't rap.
That's the way you got to West Day. I'm gonna put that in rap and make it sound good. But it's the truth, though, you know?
Well, we appreciate it.
I think all my sound on my rap. Everything I say in my rap is like real right.
Yeah, I was wondering, I forget, how did it come about with Rizza and when you guys got the initial signing? I know you've been doing it a while, and you've, but how did it all come together? I always forget how that happened.
It was a time where me and Rizza and Keem were just laughing. The label just started coming, and we like, damn, like it's different. We ain't know we can get no deal with that. So we reached it. I did at the same time, just enjoy it, just to do it, just to say we fine. But if I know what I know now, I would have waited and just build my blood up. But everything still ain't listen to all that outcome of it anymore.
Yeah, absolutely. It's all worked out, but I always have those stories, those trials and tribulations.
Out on the ship, the mix so properly, but the label, everybody want me to work on an EP, so I'm gonna get on that work one time. Then I got a lot of songs I can do, but they want me to start overstating that, like making a proof of my music. Cause it ain't like back then when I could just go out and music and see everybody go crazy. It's like, I gotta put a plan with it. I can't just do anything no more, you know? So I'm gonna start working on this EP and see where it takes me and see where it places me at. So I can start working on the album.
I mean, it seems like you got a lot of features. I mean, you have no problem getting some of the best on these projects.
Everybody call me, but you know, I like people hit me. That's why I started the street that had that many features on it. But this one, I'm just gonna lie with people and get songs that I would feel like outlet. She was excited better about. I just saw for Drive, Rich Require,
I'm so
Ross,
right.
Chris Brown, Wild on that.
Lil Durk on the Duran show, and also Lil Jerk is calling in. Maybe we can give him, he's like an upcoming MC, maybe we can give him some encouragement here as he's trying to embark on his career.
Yeah, Dirk, by the way, so something, I fucks with that sign to the streets. This shit on the road, bro, you hear me? Yeah, I got a question though. Yeah, shit. I'm 18, you know what I'm saying, I'm a rapper, I wanna know, you know what I'm saying, what did you do to, you know what I'm saying, make it to the top? Yeah, right now, shit ain't going the way I want it. No,
do you hear him in person?
Up to
Obama phone or something.
Just keep flowing, video after video, all that song, mixtape after mixtape, till some catch, you know? Cause anything you put out, it'll catch, just keep going, somebody watch, you know?
Somebody's watching.
Yeah, I feel it. You just ain't dropping it, nobody's listening.
Somebody's listening. Thank God you're listening, Derek. I have nobody's listening. That's great. Thank you. Thank you, Jerk.
Right, to one of y'all, like, yeah, put that work in, like, no nothing free, like, if anything with it, you got to three come for me.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, good God.
Bro. Yeah.
Hang in there, buddy. He'll get a chance. Trust me.
Or I come after, I will come walk in the station or do another interview with y'all personally. So.
Oh, right on, man.
Yeah, but I was enough for that. Whatever, we'll come out there.
Now, people want to get in touch with you, Lil Durk, of course. What do we do? How do we get in touch with you?
Lil Durk _ and my Instagram, real _ Lil Durk, LILDURK.
Hold on, man. They just had a protest. Over 100 people pulled up to a building and were barking for an hour straight in protest, saying that we are self-identifying human dogs and we deserve respect, brother.
DJ Jeff Duran.
A dog ain't never betrayed me. My cat never cheated on me. You know, this dog ain't never left me. He always gonna be by my side. All I need to do is feed him. He more loyal than my baby father. You know, he more loyal than all three of my baby mamas. I've heard some of the craziest stuff. And it's like, no, it's less responsibility. You don't have to be accountable at all because your animal ain't saying nothing to you. If animals could talk, these humans will feel real bad. You kick out most of your animals because they see everything and they look at you like, actually, if animals really could talk to you, you wouldn't feel so good. That's why you keep them around, because they don't hold you accountable for the most part. And then you feel good because they're cool with everything, good and the bad. But the point is, human beings come with more responsibility, and a lot of us want to run from that because we have trauma, we have all these different issues. But my animal's always going to be right here for me. All I do is just feed and make sure he's all right or she's all right or they're all right, and I'm good. We have to get more connected with human beings. Stop attacking, stop trying to control people, and confront and communicate, dialogue. And we have to get back to being a human being and really find out what is a human being. Because now you got people who are trying to call themselves dogs. DJ Jeff to rap.
Thank you. Great. You got The Apprentice coming back to NBC this Thursday. Donald Trump, of course, and you have the back to the original Apprentice, not Celebrity Apprentice as it's been the last couple of years. What was the decision for that?
Well, the reason that we went back to for this particular season, we went back to the regular is because of what's happened with the economy. When The Apprentice first came out, it was, in great times. So everybody was doing great. It was really rock and roll, and it was wonderful. And now times are terrible. The economy stinks, and times are very bad. And we wanted to go back to really be reflective of the times, and that's what we've done. And it's been an amazing show. We're just finishing shooting it now. And while it airs next week, I've gotten to see a lot of the clips, and it's really incredible. The people on the show are absolutely amazing.
And how do you choose these people? I mean, what is the process on becoming an apprentice or being on the show?
Well, we have thousands of people that apply, and we take them by region, we take them by different locations, and also by different aptitudes. We have so many people that went to great colleges. We have other people that went to high school and didn't even go to high school. We really take a cross-section of the country, and it's been very exciting. It's been an amazing experience for me, and I think for them.
And how does one become an apprentice? What do you look for? What are the qualifications for an apprentice?
Well, the first thing always is intelligence. I mean, obviously they probably wouldn't be on the show if they weren't very intelligent to start off with. But after that, it said never give up spirit, never quit, never ever even think about giving up. That's what we look for.
And what of all the apprentices, whether it be celebrity or regular, who would be your favorite apprentice of all time on the show?
Well, we've had some great favorites, and if you really think about it, Celebrity Apprentice is included. And look what happened. Piers Morgan, who won a couple of years ago, just got Larry King's spot, and he is also on America's Got Talent. Trace Atkins is probably the #1 country singer right now. Joan Rivers' career is through the roof. And, it's been amazing if you look at what's happened to the people that are on Celebrity Apprentice or Apprentice, and they've just done really well. And the show has been just incredible from my standpoint. It's been a ratings bonanza for NBC. We go on Thursday night, and actually it starts at 9 o'clock, but ultimately it settles in at 10 o'clock on Thursday night. But the first episode is 2 hours, so it starts at 9.
And if anybody drops out, would you consider me for The Apprentice?
You would win very easily.
Trying to really try. Don't get about it, nigga. Then try me.
Well, I mean, he's
just on some bullshit, nigga, because you don't feel like fucking. You gonna just say what you gonna say.
Just remember what you're saying out there. You're trying to tell you be positive, but you're fucking you're saying bias, my boy. That's what you're doing.
He says you're biased.
You'll never see no bitch ever have a video talking about, yeah, I'm waiting outside this house, or I'm waiting outside for this bitch. Where's all that shit? You ain't gonna see none of that shit. Bitches run home, nigga. You best fucking remember that shit.
One time right now, you're fucking up right now, dog. I support this motherfucker right here, eh? I know you should shut this fucking podcast down right now. Just this episode down. Get that motherfucker out of there, homie. Straight up, eh? Don't fucking ass on you, dog.
Well, I guess he doesn't like me.
Homeboy, straight up.
Nigga, I'm already exposed. Who the fuck can I sit there and check and do something to myself? There's no way.
I guess he was.
There's no way I'm in a lose-lose situation.
Fucking episode. You have to put that song right now.
Shit.
And fucking put all that shit you did out there. But you gotta try it, homie. So when you fuck up, eh?
This, from Hollywood, I guess he's calling. I don't know what the hell.
I ain't from Hollywood, nigga. I'm from San Diego Division, my nigga. Go pull it up.
You think it's fucking funny? It's all funny games. Hey, when you were praying with that shit with your prayers, I got that fucking video, homie. I never put that shit out there on you, dog.
Okay.
Put it out there and showed everything you did that day. But I supported you, homie. This motherfucker right here, eh? Put it out there and showed everything you did that day. But I supported you, homie. I told you, don't worry about it. I got the whole.
I don't even want to hear none of this shit. I swear to God, really slap something down playing with me. I'm not going to jail behind none of these bitches. Now if I get to slapping bitches the fuck up, nigga, and firing bitches' jaws to where nigga they gotta get them fucking resurrected and fucking reconnected. Now all of a sudden, nigga, I'm the beater, I'm the extra this, that. Niggas be wanting to see me crash out,
Out of nowhere, it didn't come out of the air. It was like the local entertainment everybody was going to see. So when they exposed it to the rest of the world, it was like this unknown beast that had come out grotesque of music that the devil had sent.
Shit. I'm gonna shit on your bitch. Talk quick. Rabbit started dancing at 6. Hot spring lover, I was fucking your mother. Brother came over, punches a Dover, banging your butthole sober. Such a rush, call me dust. I fucked your butt, slut.
I love country and of course Def Leppard, but just cause I heard that at work.
Big bust, fuck friends, lover, I'm making amends. I never seen a while, I had to be pretend. I never got up, I fucked a slut. I'm never gonna find another way in the night. And I fucked her 3 times and ain't twice.
Be on the lookout for Jack Ripper. The motherfucker is dangerous and he will slice the motherfucker up.
Take some more lessons.
There's an exchange of...
Bus covering fire.
What's wrong with you, one?
Arrived at the...
Este domingo solo por Univision.
I hear you have a new album coming.
Hey, Mom. She took my life and I can never see stars.
And I wanna pop the big question. Why did it take you guys so long to come out with the album?
Sick, bitch. Went down to eat pussy, got a mouthful of shit, and I'm not wrong. Singing a song, rabbit started dancing, it was all night long. Never going back, I had to rip off a thong. Dance all night.
It's BYOB. Bring your own bag or bring your own bitches. She must have been trying to get right in the parking lot. I see you inside of the club and I
Must have been like 21. Packed a bag, I was off begun. Was like a quarter fine to go. See why I see it. I was on the back of the bus. I never wanted to see her touch, and I on the side. She was on the city sky. Every night, she knows all my crazy dreams. I make all my love and back to me. All night, she knows all the rights to say, but they never know my love is like a one-way street. I know love, I'll come back. You'll never take the time. She's gonna roll my life, forget it. She takes no side. Home, she knows.
The music, the news, the books, the art, the acting, films, technology, education, entrepreneurship, entertainment, and even sometimes that thing that we call the ego. Our interviews are designed to go behind the scenes and into the minds of these incredible human beings, you know, the ones who are out there giving it their all for me, for you, and for the world. With that, let's welcome our first guest to the show. He goes by the name of DJ Jeff Duran. Hello. Welcome to VRL. How are you?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm alive. That's the main thing today.
Absolutely.
One step at a time.
Yes, sir. So, man, thank you so much for taking some time to speak with us. I'm really excited to talk about music with you today.
Well, I'm certainly not. I don't want to talk about. We're talking about music.
Well, that's what I assume that we're going to talk about. So maybe that's the perfect place to start for those who don't know your music or you as an artist. Give us an idea about who you are and what the music is all about.
Boy, this sounds like I would never listen to this show, by the way. I mean, no offense. I mean, it's just, I would, this is
Oh, did you say something?
Oh my God. I mean, really? I mean, that's what you're asking me, like that?
Yeah. So, what set in motion this change, this pivot?
Just your enthusiasm for it, the project. How about you play track? Here's what we do: play track 7 and track 10. We'll come back and we'll restart the interview. That's is that something like a plan?
All right. Welcome back, guys. Priceless DJ Jeff Duran. Let's go ahead and bring him back. All right.
Yeah, that's actually on that track. That's actually Cartier on vocals. I have is an upcoming artist, and so he's featured prominently on that song, which is, I think, a great song. You know, it's a good diversion of the eclectic stuff I have on the release. So yeah, that's him. Got to give him his props, if you will. You know. So there you have it.
All right, cool deal. Well, man, you're back live with us and in our hot seat. What are you going to perform for us?
For me, I wasn't set up to perform, but I guess I got the memo late on that.
Yeah.
So, I mean, talk about being put on the spot, literally.
That's all.
I mean, you take the, you tell me how. It's like I'm, I guess I could, do something. I guess, or have somebody,
Inspiration is fine. We'll take that.
What? But which butt should I fuck, slut? Ha ha ha. Oh shit. Fuck me quick. Rabbit started dancing about 5:45. I like the way she moves her lips. Taking trips when I'm such a rut. But such a rut when I fuck you, slut. Ha. Oh,
this is the People's Choice for quality interviews, celebrities and special guests, hosted by Demetrius
Black, white, doesn't matter, I'll fuck them both tonight. I'm fine. Flame, new kind of every night. Oh no, top of the mind. She's so fine, but she overnights on the night. On the wild world, girl, I know light, and it shines all day. Oh, never come back and say it was a one-night holiday on run away. But you know, I take your soul, I show you where you're never gonna find away. So elated, I've been amazed by your love. I know, and you know, you see the love, I take you home and blind.
To you. He could put you through the ringer and make you test yourself to the limit, because that's what he was always doing to himself. He was one of those people that you had to gear yourself up to be with, because you always wanted to be at your best. If you were going to have lunch with him, you had to go out and have lunch someplace else first, just to break in your conversation.
Get on my knees and pray to the sky. No designs of a knife in the heart.
History, because it's just hundreds and hundreds of emails, 0 replies, 0 opportunities, just for 9 months.
They took away the personal ads off Craigslist. That's how I used to get all the hot couples.
Hookup parties from Craigslist?
Yeah, I mean, but then it's like the human trafficking stopped it, so I don't know what happened.
Where did all those people go to?
And they went to Backpage, and then that got taken down. So
who the hell is even on Craigslist anymore? Just some boomer that doesn't know about
like Rolexes and stuff on Craigslist.
Pretty much, yeah. And I did end up getting you know how I got out of it? Now, I'm not going to dox this guy or because I don't know. I don't know if he wants to be connected with my story. But the way I got out of homelessness is I was bragging on Reddit. I'm like, I'm the best artist. I'm a badass. I'm this and this and that. A producer, like a film producer, messages me and says, hey, let me buy you some pizza and some beer. And through that, he let me live on his property. This is in a book I self-published, all the pictures and stuff. He let me live in a little shed in his yard. He would give me jobs, PA gigs. I was a PA. I don't know if you've been around that film industry.
Yes.
It's really cool. You know, you get stars in your eyes seeing famous people and being around cameras. But after a while,
I mean, I started like when I was 9 years old getting paid in entertainment, and I've worked myself down the show business ladder ever since. Really.
Wait, work down or up?
Down.
PJ Flight, midnight, skies, white line, white wine. It's time. Nipple baby, your highness, shine. Sounds like a diamond, baby. Must I remind you? You know what they say, she's got a winning heart. But on the other coast, she still hasn't made her mark. Hey, all night. Damn, you look so fine. Bless your mind. Bless your mind. It's such a crime. I had to let you go. Hey, hard away. I heard it's harder to break hearts these days. Plus love fades. It fades with time. The difference between working in America and Australia? Is there a difference as far as
the production value in America is like nothing you would ever see in Australia. Everything is so much bigger. Even right down, I mean, the little things are what really get me excited. When I first came onto set and saw that there was a chair for me with my name on it, I just lost my mind. I was like jumping up and down. I was like, is this normal? And everyone's like, yeah, you don't do that in Australia. I was like, no, in Australia, you go find your own chair.
Right. And probably the food, I would imagine the food's better here.
Little to no self-control when it comes to my eating, so it's really hard to stay away from it, especially when you're working really long hours, because you can be good for the first 12 hours, but after that you're like, I don't care, I'll eat all the chocolate in the world. Like, I'll do anything to stay awake right now.
That's why I use meth.
I mean, yeah, exactly. Who doesn't?
Well, your youthful exuberance definitely comes across in the character. I mean, it's you're playing a character that's that much stressful than actually who you are in real life.
It's fun getting to be I'm glad I get to play someone close to my age and have that, like you said, the youthful exuberance. I can be excited by everything, not just because of the age aspect, but because she's new to the Pan Am team and new to the whole world she's in. So, which is good because I can barely contain my excitement sometimes when we're on certain sets or doing certain storylines. So I don't need to try and play it cool. I can actually really have
some fun. Yeah. And what's on store for the character? Anything that you can reveal for us in the coming months?
I think there's so much more. There's so much further we can go with Laura, which is especially why I was so happy to have the character, the really green character, who was still trying to find her feet, because that meant I had so many storylines to go from there, like another step, growing, and all these things kind of shaping the person she is, as opposed to having a character that already knows exactly who she is, and she, it's so much more fun to play this, I think. So I think they can go anywhere with her. I think we haven't even scratched the surface yet.
That's treasury money from the 70s.
Yo, bad man. Fuck up. Kermit's balls.
Is that me?
Understand what green and green is? Kermit and his balls? You think so? At least you find it funny. I mean. Did you?
Listen, Jeff.
Yeah. Would you,
Jeff, I would do anything for Kermit and Friends. Anything.
Even lick his balls?
Anything.
No way.
So when I make a decision, okay, I'll talk.
Yeah, go ahead.
So it's like in place of my church, my Sunday morning church.
The show, okay.
So when I make a decision on something,
right.
When I think about doing something or not, I'm like, okay, is this going to be good for Kermit and Friends, or is this going to be bad for Kermit and Friends?
And is that one of the reasons why you joined the IP2 community, or the whatever this thing is, where you stream constantly? Is that
IP2 community came to the Kermit and Friends Discord server. So now our Discord server is really, really jumping, and now every show that anybody does affiliated gets lots of viewers, and it's just great. We're just building it up.
You know what? I think that's what I need for this show is a Discord. I don't have anything of the sort, a Discord server. Is that something I need to get for the Duran show?
Yeah, you need a Discord server. You need to be in other people's Discord servers, and you need to drop your links in there and get people to like you in there. And I could just see how this works, and I could see this being like a multi-million-dollar business in a few years, because I can understand it. I understand it better.
Well, I mean, that's great. So, I mean, yeah, you're on your way because and plus you're getting on TMZ and you're getting a lot of attention. Now, what's going on with Andy Dick? What's happened with him? You still talk to him, right?
Yeah, no, he was at Dana Point. He was at Dana Point, but he's right now in San Dimas. If you want to rescue him and bring him back to me, you can do it.
San Dimas? Are you kidding?
Yeah, in the middle of the woods.
Oh, jeez.
They kidnapped him. They put him there. He can't get out. He doesn't have any phone service. It's just a disaster, Jeffy. Hey, I'll give you his number. If you could pick him up and put him with you, he's a lot better off than wherever he is now. I'll tell you that much.
Well, I don't know if I would do it, but I'll have somebody else do it, like an intern or something, might be able to do that with him. I don't know.
That'd be great.
Oh, my gosh. I mean, so he's held against, I don't understand this. So what happened? He's held against his will? He can't leave? He can't just, like, get into the car and get out of wherever he's at?
No, not really. Well, it's kind of against his will because he wants to come home. And he doesn't have a home right now. He's not well off at all. And it's just a disaster situation, kind of. But he's all right. He's not like snobby at all. So
no, I know. I'm supposed to do a movie with him, too, in the Army Now. It's part 2, where it's what he did with Pauly Shore. But what's the thing? I mean, for the most part, I thought he was doing, I mean, you say he's not well off. I mean, he doesn't have any money left from his years of performing and stuff?
No, he made several $1 million. He was wealthy, but he is horrible with money.
Right.
Horrible with money. Couldn't be worse. If I made up someone bad with money, it wouldn't be as bad as him. He is so bad with money. So he makes money, but he can't keep it. Can't hold on to it. He makes the money. He just can't hold on.
I understand more than anybody. Elisa Jordana is on the phone. Of course, we got her show, Kermit and Friends, and what else? I mean, it seems like all you do is like you're devoted to the show. I mean, do you have any other interest or any like outside hobbies or anything that you do besides stream live on the internet?
Yeah. So my passions always are like similar, right? So. I like to write stories. I like to write poems. I like to write songs. I like to, create. I look at it all as like almost like a painting. The way Kermit and Friends is a painting, where you have different textures and different layers to things. So anything like that, I enjoy making. So whether it's songs or funny songs or poems or a funny interview or a bit, anything creative, I enjoy. And I like writing songs. I try to make a couple songs for Kermit and Friends every week. It's kind of tough.
Yeah, it's kind of sad.
So I was in a band. I was in a band, Cobra Starship.
Right.
And that band.
It
was like a pop band. So that's the kind of music I always liked.
Yeah.
And so after Cobra Starship, I was doing like a lot of songs for like movies and TV shows and stuff, and that was fun. Yeah, and then I started working at the Howard Stern show.
Right.
I got to play a lot of my music on the Howard Stern show. So it just, one thing always leads to another. Like,
you're just lucky.
The music part really helped me at the Stern show because I got to do parodies.
Absolutely. Howard Stern, man.
Yeah.
So how was that? I mean, like working at Howard Stern, that sounds like a dream. That would have been a dream for me. I think that's awesome. I mean, especially when he was like popular.
I learned so much there. It's unbelievably so. I mean, it's just such a great experience to learn from someone like that. So yeah, I loved it. I enjoyed a lot. I liked being on air more than anything else. Like when I wrote jokes and I wrote bits, I tried to like kind of write things, put myself on it. Because it's just so fun, like interacting with those people that you're a big fan of. So that was.
I can only imagine.
Yeah, it's like you're interacting with them and they're like laughing because of you. So it's. Like, there's nothing better than that. Like, to make this person laugh.
A lot of people, though, I know they will say a lot of stuff about his show now because it's different, but, like, the guys that, like, became famous because of that show, I mean, have gone on to, like, slag him and talk a lot of nonsense. I mean, you haven't done that, though, since you left.
Those guys are such losers. Those guys that, like, talk shit about him, that don't work there anymore.
Yeah.
They're complete morons and not even funny on their own. He made them funny. So those people should be very thankful because now that those people are not, like with Howard Stern, they're not funny at all. So that just shows he hires a lot of people like that are just like fans.
Yeah, like Stuttering John was like a perfect example of that, He's like just a guy, some absolute loser.
Yeah. Oh, hell yeah. Yes. Like there's this guy from my show, like named Kenneth. And, he's like, you know, a little nerdy. He's adorable, but he's, you know, he's extremely nerdy. And I saw him and I said, you know what? I'm gonna make this guy have fans, and he'll love it. He'll love it. He's gonna go crazy. You know, women are gonna be writing to him, and men are gonna be writing to him, and people are gonna want to talk to him and interview him. You know, once that starts happening, I know I've succeeded. I made people care about this person. Now they're like a star, and people want to know them, and people want to talk to them. And you know what? If I died tomorrow, that guy's life will be better because of me. That's what I'm doing this.
You try to do it, so I incorporated music in with the comedy. I mean, like I'm a performer. I mean, it's not just straight stand up. I try to do something so we connect to what she's doing. So it's not completely. I'm not going to go up there and just talk about my ideologies. It's going to be something that's I mean, I
you have to put on a big show. Yeah,
I did, and I'm not going to say it was great. I mean, it's kind of an embarrassing moment, but I did the best I could considering the circumstance, and I was very grateful.
Jeff Duran, what's embarrassing about that?
Well, I mean, it's something like you say, that people are not, when you go to see any artist, any band, and there's a comic that comes up before I mean, usually that's a place where people go, oh my, what is this? Unless they know who the person is.
Always. Yeah, that's like Jim Brewer from Metallica, they're expecting Brewer.
Absolutely.
But here's the deal. I know exactly how you feel. It went great. If you rewind it and look at it, like if you had died, gone to heaven, and you look at your life, you're going to go, why was I having hang-ups about this? I'll tell you why. Because I do the same thing. I forget that person chose me. The only reason I'm there is because as much as you love that person, before they think about you assholes, they're asking me if I want to come out and maybe enrich your fucking sad lives. Yeah. So maybe everybody's fucking be cool, because when I go backstage, I'm going to go, they're fucking dicks. But we forget that.
We do. I mean,
and I wasn't talking about her audience whatsoever.
No, but I mean, that's
because I wouldn't speak that way about the... Yeah, like nobody goes, it's a mind fuck, like...
Personally, with some of my music, like when I've shown like friends or family, like new songs, especially from the Let It Go album, like it's very dark and it's very heavy. But like that was the 1 year anniversary of me like hanging myself.
Well, see, that's okay. So what I would do with you as a producer, what we would do instead of here's what we do: you go and you get the family, you go to these people, anything that's distracting to the artist. This is what you do as a producer. You get all that stuff out. I mean, this is going to be disappointing to you. But these guys that will come and go, you know what, this is a time we're going to do, for sobriety, or this is a time for this. You know what? No, it's not. Because when you're recording and you're doing something for an artist, you don't need any kind of distractions or any kind of that's your own, set your own boundaries of where you want to go with something. But you don't need some person in the background telling you can't do this or do that, because the whole point of that process is like going to those places and you don't know where you're going to, right? Yeah. You don't want to hold back the fact that you almost killed yourself. That's something that you want to bring out in your art. You see what I'm saying? So I would be very careful with you and very sensitive, but I would also get family members and people with that are bringing up resentments or anything. I'm not saying you personally, but that kind of stuff doesn't have any place in that process.
Well, I respect their opinions. Also,
well, that's your choice. Yeah.
Other people don't really get where I'm coming. Right. I see it as a part of the past now.
But I look at it and just think, Beatles, you go back and all the great Stones all played for 10,000 hours at clubs and stuff in order to get to that place where it was second nature. It was flawless as far as their timing and their delivery. They had to play multiple times during the day, and they really did struggle, those bands, believe it or not.
Pack and unpack all
yeah.
And set it up.
Yeah, I mean, there was the Beatles, like from the 60s, 50s and 60s, those bands had to really do the work. And a lot of times these artists nowadays, one of the things, just because someone has 1 million views or that really sucks, because you cut down a lot of what goes into building that
true artistry.
Hi, I'm so fucking high.
The records are really, really remarkable sounding records for the era and of all time. They're just great sounding records, and all made under like the most insane conditions. Like a basic track done on a mobile truck in a fucking barn, and then an overdub done after a gig in New York, and then the mix done, you know, like high as fucking bird pussy in Los Angeles, and then every song on the record is like that, a complete patchwork, you know, like you know, and but they all sound amazing, you know, like they sound incredible. Just the consistent, really remarkable quality of those records is just unmatched. Like nobody's ever had a run of 4 or 5 records that good ever, you know.
Final night's like a one-way fight. Shadow on the light. She was sweet, I was never to see. She's like a cherry on the vine. The final night was all one way to deal. Press it up in time. You know, all night was a southern wind. It shot me over the sky.
The Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad said, "Study the white man, for he is successful, and he makes no excuses for his failures. He works together in a collective manner with his people." Paraphrase slightly there. The immature person will get mad at that. The wise person will listen to that and follow those deep instructions piece by piece, point by point. Study. What does that mean? It means to look. It means to listen. It means to ask questions about. It means to read books about. It means to look at the history about a thing. Look at it economically. Look at it spiritually. Look at it mentally. Look at it agriculturally. Let me study you. How did you do that? Studying others is a successful action so that we can get back into successful actions by studying our own people. The first thing you should study is the successful people in our history who did the work and who were the most successful. Our kings, our queens, our rulers, our architects, our engineers, our scientists, philosophers, authors, builders. Study all of them first, for sure. And then in a modern context, study the systems that have mastered us as well. You gotta do both. You gotta do both.
We all so high.
And back after 40 minutes. When we came back, it was a really hard landing. Enjoy it.
I'm back on private flight. Only at night, yeah. On tight, no. So much hope, but I got these dreams that never send you. I'm so high.
Accompanied by not only one, but 2 tour guides at all times. So since the tour guides accompanying us everywhere and observing us, are they scary? No, they're actually very fun to be with. They're extremely intelligent and very skillful at singing and playing instruments, especially at a karaoke.
Delusional got you going on, do we? Better than yesterday. I can see you on the stars away. You call it one time, never go. Mexico, down you go. Finally, I was shifting ever white light. Can't wait. I can't wait. I can't wait. I'm gonna go let you know. I let you know I'll never be so cold. Every day I'll play it alone.
She goes to find X-ray signs. A picture right to the bone, right to the bone. Push everyone around you, you make your mark. I was the one that got up on top of the table and I held your heart. All nights I shift inside again, the wind, the fall and rain.
Twice. You lost twice to him. Yes. In this sport, you know, we prove everything in the ring, and we show sportsmanship. And he didn't have any sportsmanship for anyone. Really? Yeah. I mean, I went up to him, you know, congratulate him, you know, and he basically blew off the fight as, you know, it wasn't really that serious. He didn't train very hard for it. You know, he was partying the whole time while he was training. You know, and it was just kind of, especially after losing, you know, it was very like, kind of like salt in your wound. No one had anything good to say about him. And no one had anything good to say. Well, you know, there's a lot of people that are cocky in the sport, you know, and that goes without saying. We show good sportsmanship and we're gentlemen. You know, we don't have anything to prove outside. And I mean, I guess he didn't really.
We had Future, we had Abel, you know, The Weeknd. Drake, you're washed. You're number one in the world. You can't compete. Cool. I did.
A few moments later.
Hey, yo, what's poppin', man? What's going on?
Hey, man, you saw that fucking Drake guy? He did a diss track of you. He dissed you, man.
What, Drake dissed me?
Yeah, man.
Man, we don't trust him, man. But Drake is weak. There ain't nothing Drake can say about me that people gon' feel. Because I own the streets. Drake is just, Drake just hip-hop. I mean, pop star. He ain't the real hip-hop. He pop. You know what I'm saying? But not hip-hop. He pop, though.
Let's listen to that shit, man.
Hey, man, let's put it on.
I don't know you. You know what I mean? I don't know you. I've never heard more than 45 seconds. Like, I'm not interested in even dealing with you. Like, if you want to talk for your people, that's cool. I guess people feel because, you know, I guess I have money, people feel like I'm a bitch, you know? Like, you guys feel like I don't know, or I didn't grow up in a certain, like, everybody, like, plays on this like I grew up rich thing, but I'm not impressed by those things. Like, if you're bragging about drug dealing and you're broke, that's not cool. It was basically a dude like, yo, when I see you, I'm gonna do something. So I stepped to him and I'm like, yo, I'm here, like what? And it was a one-on-one at first, and then from the side, like 3 of his niggas came and back, you know what I'm saying, jumped on me. I was in Memphis, Tennessee, doing shows for $1,000. Like the hood, I respect the street, and I respect street niggas, like, but I'm not impressed by those things. Like, if you're bragging about drug dealing and you're broke, that's not cool.
Bitch, yo, shut your whole ass up and make some drums, nigga. Yeah.
Hey, bro, you alright? Yo, bro, you good? Hey, bro.
I mean, there's something sus about it.
Opened for Lady Gaga after sorting a half ounce of crystal meth, and then was kicked off tour halfway, forced to open for Ninja Turtles and Seth. And that's embarrassing. That's Seth Green. How embarrassing, a documentary I made about myself. Might as well still be blowing clouds, seasoning anal milfs. What about soccer moms, boofing shards on edibles as we nod off, fidgeting like a retarded Spider-Man hooked on fentanyl. Revealing properties of who I hump. Pussy grabbing me like a woke version of Trump. No need for a partner to feel validated or tied when I could rent a trans Bobby who eats ass and makes chocolate pies. I'm getting tired of the awkward questionings again, just like braces getting caught on my foreskin. What side, as they say? What did you tell me? Not gay. I've been walking the blade since 7 in the afternoon. Now it's noon and it's already 1:45.
No Kim condom, bitch. I want Superhead. I recorded this in a week. Told Martin to clear the schedule. Now I'm releasing it for the streets. I'm talking OG showbiz. Been around since 93. Headed to your mom's house because she enough pee in my mouth. I think we've said enough. It's a shadow of a doubt. It's a shadow of a mound. We're back in town. Live life better when you got nobody around. Thank you. Wow. All right. Where's the bonus batter? And then we get out of here. I got stuff to do. All right. What's the thing called again? You don't know?
Advice from you bum?
Absolutely.
It's my dad, the hairdresser assistant.
Did you have a mentor? I mean, when you...
I had a lot. Buddy Hackett. Mark Wilde was not a good one.
I remember him.
He was a very negative one. I learned what not to do. A lot of tantrums. But I was 18. He picked me up at Willowbrook Mall at 6 p.m. We drove an hour and 45 minutes into Connecticut. He had me $50, drove me back, dropped me off at the door of my mom and dad's house. I was only down like 2 hours of sleep. It was nothing. And then I had a gig where I drove for $50 in Buffalo, New York at a boathouse. I drove all the way home. I got the first period French. I said, I'm the only person here with $50 in her pocket. I looked at my teacher who had a master's degree. And I said, fuck school. Fuck school. I'm paid.
You're 16, right?
I'm in class going, I'm paid, bitches. I was 17, yeah.
Wow.
I want you to edit this, and I know the answers are goofy sometimes. Speaking of success, what does the word mean to you? And I know, swimming. But by the way, this is not success, and this is successful. Swimming in pools of champagne with gorgeous. No. Don't back out of these things. Okay. I already told everybody, eating New York style pizza. Yeah, that's heaven also to me, and great. But now I want a real answer to you, like what's success?
I define it as doing something that you enjoy doing. And
I'm going to put gorgeous people, Yeah, and I might have a girl over that wants another guy.
I always was fascinated by having an over-the-top kind of... Yeah. I've envisioned it to be an over-the-top thing. So, I mean, even if it's not, I still like to have that illusion that possibly that's either coming or is a reality in my life, So...
I'm going to tell you, maybe you're here for this advice, I've never been more successful because I have so little. And I have nothing to review. I don't look at reviews. I'm not on anything. I don't have commercials on the podcast for a reason. I do it because I love it. I don't make a fucking penny. I'm out of pocket. I'm $10,000 out of pocket a year to coach. What am I going to offer you guys? Dude, I'm taking them home. They're starving. I know they got homework and a single parent and 4 brothers and sisters. I'm not going to give that guy a fucking sandwich on the way out. I mean, not an expensive sandwich,
Right.
Success to me is like nothing. It's like you and me sitting in a room with a brown table. There's no show. Nobody even knows we're here.
Underworld.
Made to get off the radio, blackballed from stand-up comedy. Tried to be a musician, sold my soul to the wrong Illuminati. Britney fans say I didn't write Rebellion. Jokes ripped off by Andrew Schultz. Only name ever raced off the Comedy Store. My only fans are from the Ku Klux. And my music career is also almost near death. I went from producing Britney Spears to selling her bags of crystal meth. Been blowing clouds with anal mill soccer moms, pooping shards on edibles. Nodding off, fidgeting like a retarded Spider-Man, hooked on fentanyl. Stay away from dope, you may develop some nasty habit. Blow $1 million inheritance, end up on Laverne with a fat white rabbit. Thank God these animals, they can't tell secrets and they can't really speak. You don't want a bunny revealing how you like to cross-dress on Grindr, high on tweak. True story. Maybe I should be dancing with knives on Instagram, going batshit crazy, breaking the internet, exposing in the closet comedians on Club Sway Gay. Let me bomb on this Golden Globes with these corny joke-hoys. I couldn't make it on the mothership. I'm not a fat man or young boy. Never went to that Virgin Island. Epstein left my name off his list. Didn't get to see Stephen Hawking's voice box simulate King Girl Clint.
Talking and voice raising and how dare you? How dare you?
Amazon with no Prime, but I've been flying blind. JJ Starr blowing more lines than all your favorite actresses combined.
It's ridiculous. Yes.
More barbiturates than Monroe, 200 milligrams of daily methadone. Still chop more blow than Lohan, twisted T blackout rapping like Liam Drohan. More Chris than Christmas, blow more clouds than Cirrus. Shave my legs, put on my heels like a pharmaceutical princess. Back to playing with Barbie like a queer best friend. I pretend I'm in Hollywood with Margot Robbie like a cuckold Ken. Maybe I'll go mega, become a male Karen or some kind of incel. Make America great again, put on blackface and call the cops on myself. Sound like an
How dare you? How dare you? How
Duran show got fired. We took our red heels back to the streets. I'd rather be on the blade than walking that slave wage beat, you know. Fuck you for what I was promised, not for what I received. You know, reparation comings like Whitney high on Molly Geek.
It's going to find it. Sacrifice. Took yourself out of the night. Bet you'll find it. I was there. Can't you care anymore, baby? I had to drop what I was doing. My mood's so ruined now, baby. Carve myself another. Fly back to the New York set. But I know that I was there. Dealt another one, and I said myself, I never wanted to be the one that had to be the Tazi. Talk to me, I was walking steady, I'm on. Find a feeling of days are numbered, but you never go for rain. And I say the same thing. Best of all, I had to be back again. Just a minute, I gotta try with one matador. On the horse to the top of the stable, I fable, not I wake at night when I got a crazy mind. And bone eyes, she's so wise, she world design, but I shine, and I never see that the crime was all divine. See why you only have wasted nights. And I'm surprised when I go to find my way into the world tonight. Heart heavy, heart is so much desire away. And I sacrifice my love, but I come back another day, dark and faded. Find the darkest in the heart, most donated I've made a night. Find a dream, she looks like I'm gonna have to find a vein. It's like a main line, shine, try with all your might, baby, no lie. When you climb to the ladder of the top, you never see the sky, but I was off with that. Take top and never gone far of it, but you know when there's a number, then I gotta top it off and never stop. And well, it's the round directional. I found myself another love. It's like she's there and eyes pale in the moonlight, baby, be right when I got you on my side. Wanna see why the pride is on my way. Dark cinematic holiday, falling down steps. I've been there when I can't take another step, but I know when love is gone, find a way. It's like a real night day, I know about no time. Sacrifice my life, but I've been so wise. I've been taking time out, maybe see what I'm so proud. And I'm bound to town, find ways like a dream in the night, but you're beating down me so much love. I can't even see why, so skies rain all night. It's okay to find a way. I made a holiday on my mind. Nobody knows the time, and this time I the time.
Performances right here in Los Angeles, and one of which guys to be mentioned, of course, is Playboy Cardi. Let's just check out a little bit of his show. He's like the embodiment of rock and roll. That's like what rock and roll has turned into. Because I know I had done his first mixtape in abundance. I'm getting credit for it, but I did do it. I mean, so that was a fucking amazing performance. Can I swear on this? Yeah. I'm just saying. Channel 6, everybody. And then there has to be the bad, too. This was Ice Spice was out there as well. Let's check out her.
What I do, acting a sweetie when I'm off the lick, showing my thumb, going cool, throwing it back and out, watching get bigger.
Okay, rolling loud like the editing.
You hear the guy? You can stop it. This is ridiculous. She looks like a tranny or something. I don't know. I mean, I don't know what her appeal is.
Other than that, I'm going to give you my opinion, and that's what we're all supposed to be doing. We're all supposed to be giving our opinion. The idea that it's dangerous or somehow crazy to speak your mind. The fact that that's a rare thing, that people just speak their mind. You know how wacky that is?
I know, that's crazy.
We are in the course of evolution, and that's very real. It's not, evolution is not something that's stopped with human beings. We're evolving right now.
Right.
And in evolution, look, both you and I and everybody listening to this broadcast, we're all going to die someday, okay? Yeah. And people are going to die from doing all sorts of things. They're going to die from driving their car too fast. They're going to die from jumping horses. And some people are going to die from drugs. But you know what? You're going to die anyway.
Right.
And we're changing the chemical structure of their bodies so much that they don't exhibit human characteristics anymore. Steroids make people closer to chimps. You can't even have, grown chimps around people. Like that dude that got his balls ripped off, and they ripped off his foot. Shoot a dude up with tests. They get crazy and irrational, like a grown male chimp.
Athens from Fox ABC CW Newsnet National Alaska. I just learned through my Emmy Award-winning journalism, you are also a pedophile and like little girls and children. And there's a website. I'm so fucking exposing you. I'm going to get an Emmy. So you either turn yourself in, kill yourself, or do what you need to do. I will personally kill you and Mara Kimmel, my goddamn self, you Jewish piece of living fucking shit. You have met your match, motherfucker. You have met your motherfucking match. I can't believe I am such a good person and thought I loved you. I don't even hate you. I will pray for your Zionist fucking ass, you piece of shit loser. And I'm putting this on the news tonight. Bye! Have a great Friday, you motherfucker!
Shame, desire, all fame, no found, all nights, all days go by, all the flame desire, all the flame desire, all nights, all nights.
You're tuning to the grind mode, showing up on Wake Radio with your host, Bendolo, DJ Nicky Butters, 24/7, nigga. Hey, let's have it. It's my night tonight. It's my night tonight. It's my night tonight. It's my night tonight. It's my night tonight.
我已经饶了你一次了，你好自为之，否则你就完了。老三第二天来到了湖边，把鱼儿招到身边来，对鱼儿说：“现在你要告诉我，我要躲哪里？公主才看不见我呢。”什么话呀？好啦，我把你藏在我肚子里就没事的啦。这时候老三就把衣服给脱了。哎呦，你好恶心了，干嘛脱衣服？因为要下水嘛。你想干嘛？这时候鱼呢，还是勉强的把老三吞到肚子里面去了。公主呢？
I think a lot of these guys want to stand up and say, and it goes to that, the dumb baseball crowd, like, oh, he's cheating!
That's crazy.
He's hitting a fucking ball with a stick. What do you care if he's cheating?
I know. I'm with you, man.
I mean, you can like it if you want, but who cares if he's cheating?
I guess they do. I don't know. The commissioner or something.
Is that why they're taking a stance against steroids, or are they doing it because they're worrying about the fighter's safety? Because
that's what I said. Yeah.
Simple fix to worrying about the fighter's safety, if you want to allow them to do steroids, is just monitor their levels. Just say they can't go above, something
Purchase your
ridiculous that
tracks
would be
today.
dangerous for them. And let's see what kind of athletes we get.
See, literally, we did just one little show for Epic's birthday, announcing that we were about to do the new record. That night, I talked to AM. He said, "Man, I'm sorry, I'm not going to make it. But as soon as I get back, it's on." And I got AM scratching on my solo record,
Oh, man.
But and then the last time I saw him was in the airport. He was coming back from Vegas. I was going to speak at a meeting, and he kind of gave me some pointers on how to speak at the meeting. And
Yeah, it was devastating, man, that whole thing. And then he was doing that show for MTV. I mean, they started airing that right after he passes, and it was kind of eerie.
You know what I trip on is like, AM he was on his 11th year. He had 10 years of quality sobriety.
See, what is that, man? That blows my mind.
What happened is what messed up AM is he was in that crazy plane accident, which he had a lot of post-traumatic stress. I mean, when you're on a plane and only two, you question, why did I live on this plane? You get on a plane with 8 people or whatever, and only 2 of you walk off. I mean, that's some crazy stuff. I mean, no one can say what it's like to go through that.
No kidding.
That's what crippled his sobriety, because he was having crazy nightmares and he had to get back on planes to do what he loved doing, which was teabang. And so a doctor thought it would be smart to prescribe him Xanax. And once you're on Xanax, all bets are off. I mean, it's just a matter of time.
I mean, did you foresee him becoming so successful on his own? I mean, as a DJ, did you see that?
It was cool. I remember sitting back and him talking about what he wanted to do. And, from his Nike shoes to, them at the hip-hop honors, and everyone got up wearing his t-shirts. I mean, he did. It's been Eminem, has a part in the new album. He's AM, he's the pinnacle of what he wanted to be, and wow. It makes me smile. Every time I hear him get the recognition that he deserved, it's just like, that's what he...
This is Deconstruct featuring Liam Drohan on The Duran Show.
Twist around my hair and say it's true. Don't wanna be enemies with you, but I got so many issues. Hey. I know that I always going through some things that I really didn't want to. Don't wanna put you through any more of that. I'm just trying to get my life back on track, but it's hard to do that when these drugs got a hold of my head and my soul, got me having panic attacks. But that's something that I create, and it's just a state of mind. I just gotta change the fucking wavelength. I just gotta change the bandwidth. Hey, I just gotta change the bandwidth, bit of band length, bit of frequency that they be trying to always stay on, trying to always throw the shade, but I just throw it right back at them like a grenade. Don't give a fuck about what they think or they say. I'm just trying to get it before the end of the day. I'm just all up on the train or the plane. I'm just in my head like Saddam Hussein. Hussein on me. I just need some more drugs. I just need some more weed. I just need something to calm me down, cause I'm a fiend. I just need anything. Pass me pills, pass me morphine. Pass me something to calm me down, cause I really don't feel like I am Liam now. I'm just trying to get up off the fucking ground. Wanna go up in the air, cause I don't wanna be here right now.
over the country and they all want to know the same thing. Does everything have to be a joke?
And who's this guy?
It's not both PD, like the president guy. But he gave me one of the clap with his toe at the end. Does everything have to be a joke? That's why you're hired.
Right.
I don't know what the fuck to do after that. Like,
It's a comedian.
He has literally disabled my ability to become great. Because he's introduced doubt. And that's what we can never feel as artists or athletes. Doubt. You may not introduce doubt. Please be careful. Don't fucking tell me to be careful as I take a paddleboard out in the ocean. I do it every day.
You already are careful, yeah.
I've never fucking seen you before. That's yesterday. Going down this 3 times, I go, stop telling me to be careful. She goes, well, you're falling down the steps. I go, and then I went because I wasn't falling down the steps. It was weird. Anyway, so yeah.
I mean, you're so aware of yourself as a performer and stuff, and to hear that from that is very...
How has that happened to you, though?
Oh, trust me, it has.
It debilitated to me where I realized in hindsight it never would have worked after that.
Well, radio always, because that's why I always separated the comedy and the radio, because the comedy, I wanted to have it be, you could say anything and not have any kind of repercussion. I could go up there and I could say anything. That's what it's supposed to be, really. I mean, I don't, but as far as the radio, I
can live with the repercussions because I had to say it.
So with my content on radio, I would stick to the music stuff because I didn't want it to go out to those places like that. You know, I mean, my ideologies would come forth. They tried to team me up with a woman before that. I was the conservative and she was the liberal, and all that kind of
fixed
all
it.
that stupid stuff.
By the way, Jeff Duran's kind of like, you just write him in at number 1 no matter what market he's in all the time. So the fact that they're trying to fix this thing, it's great. It's like a guy who walks into Starbucks and go, why cups? What are you guys doing? Like, what's with all the cups? I noticed overall, you guys use a lot of cups. Maybe serve them out in a trough or something. Whatever. So yeah, they tried to fix you up, but you never lost. But you've always been funny on that show. Your interviews are really insightful. You prep. You really care.
Well, you know, I actually, it's one of those things. We have that ability where sometimes I didn't even know who the person was, and I would just look it up right before the show. But I would still get into it. I'll be honest with you. But then there were people that I was so, Chevy Chase or someone would call in, or Jim Carrey, and I'd be like, I'm a fan of them. I'm a fan first, is what it is. Even when we're talking here, I want to tell you that I'm not. When I talk to you, I don't talk to you as a comedian, or even I talk to you as a fan of this, of all these kind of things. You know,
it's my only credential to do anything I do is that I'm a fan. For coaching wrestling and fire, I'm a fan. I love it so much. I love to learn from it. I love to see it. I love to get my teeth fucking kicked in. I love it. I love when we bump heads. Some guy goes, sorry, coach. I'm like, no, let's keep doing this. Like stand up. Like that's the only way to do shit, man. That's the only way, because you love what you do. And what I like, though, is like, sound like a coke guy. Here's something else I like. You want to fix some helicopters?
Some people do wonder if the authenticity of some of the content that's created and some of the arguments that these are like staged, the airing out of, some of these guys, their house phone or whatever the guy's name is. I mean, just some people do wonder if that, the question,
First and foremost, I never tried to pull out nothing even for damn homie, and I damn sure didn't try to pull out nothing for house phone.
Oh, I mean, I was just wondering.
Act like they put something together and then house phone went and spoke on some shit on his show.
Right.
I never spoke on nobody's name.
No, I was just saying, well, yeah, I mean,
it doesn't matter. Shit, I fuck with a lot of people.
I realize that. I mean, it's just...
Regardless, I'm a real West Coast nigga. I don't play all them extra little funky ass games, none of that extra shit. I get it. People play shit for content and want to do all that, but I really don't play none of that shit for none of that shit.
Okay.
And bitches know that shit. And they fuck with me. They know it's not no Bush's baked bean secret. We all know this.
Right. Well, sometimes, we got to be reiterated.
Mad because I be having at these barbations. Nigga, don't get mad at me. Get you some weight.
That's true.
Go get you some weight, homie. Like, don't be mad at me, man.
Yeah, we got a guy. We have somebody already on the phone. I mean, you've already sparked some, debate. I guess he's already dissing you. Sharp, this is a guy from, I don't know where this guy's calling from, but you're on the air.
For real.
You think it's fucking funny? It's all fun and games. Hey, you do that shit with fucking prayers. I got that fucking video, homie. I never put that shit out there on you, dog. I could have fucking put it out there and showed everything you did that day, but I supported you, homie. I told you.
You niggas can't fuck with me, bro. You can't never even fuck with me, nigga.
He's
I
just
love that
dissing,
shit,
yeah.
For real. You niggas can't even fuck with me, gang. For real, church. None of you niggas.
Well, he's just trying to like.
Nigga,
He's trying
set
to.
him up against me and just say he can fuck with me mentally, nigga. Now I even move, nigga.
Well, I mean, he's just trying to like talk on some.
A lot of niggas try.
He's trying to just talk a little like sense. I don't know. It's just it's like a special needs or something.
Anymore when pimps tried me, nigga. Now you.
Well, I mean.
Bones, he is the organizer of the second annual Eat the Rich Music Festival this Saturday at Lucky's Lounge, Lancaster, with Rizza and the Prodigall Sunn of Wu-Tang Clan. It kicks off at 5, Avenue G on 90th West. And what is, this is the second annual Eat the Rich Music Festival. What is Eat the Rich? What does that mean?
You know, we're at a time right now in our society where obviously, you know, our politicians and everybody's not doing well with our money, and we're in a hole right now. So it's like basically like a finger to the rich people in the that are taking all our money and not getting taxed while we're getting overtaxed. So I put together, you know, underground music. Of course, you know, I got the Wu-Tang, so I deal with some big stuff too. But for everybody to get together, still drink, have a good time, have a party for a cheap price, and relax and not worry about, you know, the stresses of today, which we're dealing with. So that's basically what Eat the Rich is. It's kind of like, you know, come together as middle class, you know, lower class people, if you want to say it that way, and still get together and have a good time because we're all equals and we're all striving for the same thing, and that's to survive basically right now.
Jeez, man, I hear you. By the way, we got Bones, and we're getting ready for the Underdog Entertainment second annual Eat the Rich Music Fest, which is happening. This is a legend. How you doing, brother?
I'm good, baby. Currently, I'm working on a new album, Hood Chronicles. Actually with my partner, Quentin Rampage Jackson, heavy middleweight champion, UFC. You know how we do. Me and him got together and formed this label. And, you know, it's Gold City Records, man.
I don't know if it was the Rizza. The Rizza said that once ODB passed on, it was like losing a leg in a sense, right? I mean, it was just not the same. Explain that. Is it hard to move on without him?
Yeah, it's definitely hard, man. But, you know, Dirty live in my heart. You know what I mean? We grew up together out of Brooklyn. And, you know, Unique was definitely... K-Song Unique, you know what I mean? ODB. He definitely was a foundation to the piece, man. Like you said, he was one of the arms, man. The arm and the leg going in. And it's hard to move on, but we keep it moving, man, because we know that he's with us now, you know what I mean? And Wu-Tang is forever family, you know? It's like every other family, everybody goes through their ups and downs, and the whole plan individually was to connect, and for each individual can have their own pot, but still come back and put money in the pot, and keep it going as a family, a union, you know what I mean? That's why we're still here today, you know what I mean?
You hear that? That's a legend. That is a legend. Member of the Wu-Tang Clan, Prodigall Sunn.
Drugs, lose touch with everyone you love and come and kick it with us. We living life in the fast lane.
Woo! It's crazy, man. And what about the Stones? $500 to see the Stones live. If I'm paying $500 to see the Stones, Keith Richards better get off the stage, come over and tie off with me. You know what I'm saying? Does that come with brown tar? Where's my beer?
It always was about a celebration. It came from the rock and roll spirit of the 70s and 80s growing up and wanting to be part of that Van Halen and Us festival and never get a chance to. And I wanted to bring that into kind of my own lifestyle, you know, the Diamond Daves and that kind of thing like that. But you know, it's like you walk on broken glass. You got to pay the price and you get cut, you know. And we didn't see that happening. And it only was after it had already happened. And we already had been through, you know, rehabs and all this other stuff that we realized that shit, you know, we walked a pretty crooked line with that whole stuff.
I'll admit it to you people, because I feel a connection here. I feel a bond with you people so much tonight that I will share something I shared in rehab. I robbed old people for their drugs. Because they get the best fucking shit, man.
But you relate to all those everything that was said, you know, like the Vicodin and the old man's cabinet. I mean, goddamn, how many times has anybody gone to use the bathroom at an old person's house and you're fucking checking out the medicine cabinet to see what they got, you know? And I mean, I completely fucking related to that. It was so funny, man. And guys like me in the club, I'm cracking up, going, God, you know, this is my fucking life.
When we got off all that stuff, man, it was just it was a blessing, but it also was a curse because I, you know, had suppressed so much time had gone by, and you know, I didn't want to admit it, but I believe that you know, directly affected the stand up and you know, we got on the air and just outside of LA, with the Duran show, and the Duran show was a blessing. I went on in 2008. It was good for me as afternoons, assistant PD and kind of getting back on track. You know what I mean? Like we had a few years there to linger.
Cause I close my eyes and paint a picture of death and take a breath, hoping I stop shaking and the pain just goes away. Before I open up my eyes, lose my mind and turn to fire. Cause I just feel so alone, and it just feels so alone. I don't know if I'm right or insane. Is it strange that I might lose control of my brain, black out and go crazy?
Why do you call it how embarrassing?
You guys are horrible. You guys are we drove out. I'm proud that I drove out 60% of the audience in the last 10 minutes. You goddamn pizza out there, you fucking assholes. I don't fucking care. I really don't care. I'm here because I'm trying to do comedy, you fucks. Back there in the back with your pizza pie. Take that shit and stick it in your girlfriend's twat, bitch.
You know, it's just like that's still going on. That's how I thought. Like, here we're still fighting the crowd. You're still having to prove you're a headliner now. You're yelling and, all this craziness is going down. And it's like, here we're still at this point. I mean, how it's embarrassing.
Say, bitch. I don't fucking deal with that. I'm up here trying to tell fucking jokes. Do you want to talk? Why don't you sit down right here, bitch? Why don't you sit down right here and tell those fucking things that you're telling that dude? On my goddamn soul, man. A fucking piece of garbage. I'm a loser. Look at the girlfriend getting all nervous. Oh my god, the guy's got a dirty fucking bitch. That's the reason for mercy killing right there.
I have a local comedy club that I go to every single week. I love this place. It's one of the best places ever. But I need to talk about comedian JJ Starr. He came to perform and I thought, great, he seems like a nice guy. I bet he's got some funny jokes. Haha. They weren't funny.
Come on, don't be. I'm not Charles Manson. Come sit down. I'm doing a show. We're filming this fucking thing. Sit down and talk that loud in front of me right here.
And I know what's happened with my band Rebel. It just depends on the night and what's going on. If you're all fucked up one night and you've had a shitty day, maybe that night you're gonna go off. If you've had a real good day and you've gotten laid, maybe you're going to take it a little bit more easier. But either way, the shit's going to be sincere.
You guys are so goddamn supportive. I'm just lapping up this love right now. I'd like to shove it in my fucking ass and let the Jonas Brothers take it out of my fucking asshole. If you can't take it seriously, I'm preaching this shit to you, bitch.
It's like an animal, man. I mean, you want to play with you want to see what happens when you stick that thing in the lion's cage enough times, and then be surprised when that fucking lion comes and mauls you and takes your head off and eats it and spits it and regurgitates it. That's what's coming, and that's what will be.
It's got a dirty fucking bitch. Don't laugh at me die.
You have to be liked by the audience, and you have to show them that you want to be liked by them. Whereas in Europe, in England, you can be very deadpan, dry, and just deliver your stuff like, I don't like you, and they kind of buy into that. But here I think you have to kind of sell it more.
Hey! Who's telling me, hey, come here, you fuck. Who is this? These fucking idiots. Gonna yell, hey here. Oh, fuck you. Go fuck yourself. Go die. Go fucking die and do the rest of us a favor. I'm trying to do a goddamn show. Don't yell out unless you're paid to perform, you fuck. Fuck it. I'm not funny. I'll be funny when my foot is in your fucking face. Fuck you. Fuck you and die and your fucking family. I pray to God they die, you fuck. Oh, shut the fuck up and sit down here and watch some comedy.
Didn't like the position I was in. It was a kind of a haunting night, because it was like the first time I realized that I was doing this for so long, and really nothing really to show for it, you know?
Put it in part of my DVD, come on. There we go, sit down, dude. Now he won't. All right. Great. Look at what I got here. Fuck this. Fucking embarrassing, man.
JJ Star was about basically the worst comedian I'd ever laid eyes on, and he is.
Don't let nobody tell you different.
I hope I don't ever do any comedy ever again. I wish that every goddamn couple months, and then I get a call out of the blue to say, hey man, I want you to do a show for me. All right, I'll do a show. I'm just gonna pay me in some drugs too. Good. All right, I'll be there. We'll drive. Single in LA. Talking about that, right? Let's pick up where we left off. Where did we lose? Where when all this stuff went on before? 12-inch stick, single in LA, man. It's tough being single in LA. Fuck the eggs. I was gonna laugh at fuck the eggs, right? Jason, you know about that. It wasn't a laugh anyway. Nobody hates me, hate me, so you're gonna laugh. So anyway, let's go back to the other thing we're talking about. How I got a mail order bride to come over here. You're not gonna laugh at that either. How to pry her ass out of a fucking container and have her get U.S. citizenship, and then she turned me down because, you know, I can't get the fuck on my life, and, you know, our idea of S&M is she shots, and I masturbate, you know what I'm saying, and, you know, all that kind of stuff, S&M, my mic's cut, oh, okay, great. We get into it, all right, that's it. I guess that's it. Thank you very much. Come get me, and I'd rather have somebody come get me off stage, and let's end this in a real way, because I'm not going to just walk off like a pussy.
I pretty much was on a course for 14 years of just basically just doing this certain kind of act that just, I was like living that whole character, living that whole rock and roll post Sam Kinison drug-addled maniac. And you know, for a while you can differentiate from the stage and reality, and it's, you know, looking back at it, it kind of all blurred together, and that was the accumulation of that. Not that that was a big gig. It was, I mean, we were going to film a DVD, but, you know, it was kind of me realizing, God, this reaction, we're still going through this stuff. I mean, it's frustration I think a lot of people get themselves into. I mean, it doesn't have to necessarily be entertainment related, but you go, man, I've been doing this for this long, for this kind of payoff. This is ridiculous. And, you know, when I didn't get the reaction I wanted, I just snapped, and that's the result. So that's how embarrassing.
Fuckers! Like I said, I didn't get into comedy to fucking stand here and tell you jokes. Fucker, oh, it's cut them out. Oh, very nice. Great. Thanks for having me out. Fuck you. Fuck you, everyone. I hope you all die. Goodbye. Fuck them. Fuck this song. No, have some respect for me, man. I'm trying to do a show. Fuck. No, I'm not going anywhere, man. Fuck them. Come get him. Fuck it. Come get him.
As stupid as this thing that we show, this outburst or whatever, I mean, that's really, if I really be honest, like, that happened hundreds of times. The reason that was so significant was the time period it was. It was at the, you know, I had been doing it 14 years, and I was not, you know, at a level of anything, and I was still going nuts. It wasn't like that's commendable. Because I had to, like, really take stock and kind of go after myself and say, you know, what we were creating prior to that, and I mean, maybe even after that, people will consider it not, you know, of any standard either.
How embarrassing was an album? I wanted it to be an epic album. God strike me dead. You know, I mean, I wanted it to be a fucking, the best comedy album ever, you know, and original, which I still feel it is. I feel it could have been better. I think that, we, you know, considering we had no, really virtually no help, but, you know, the people I got on the album
most of that was recorded on the radio show.
You had Lady Gaga on there before everybody in this world knew who she was.
Yeah.
Were you just like really into the underground scene, so you knew a lot of the artists before they came out?
Well, I've said this before. Like, the thing with Lady Gaga is that she was the best to have on a radio show because you could say you could ask her anything or throw anything at her, and she would run with it. After she moved out here to Los Angeles, she had been dropped by Def Jam, and she kind of went back and retooled some things, but came back out here. Got signed, and kind of got put in a different direction, and was kind of working out different angles of her act and how she was going to approach it the next time. And that's how I came across with her on my radio show.
The first DJ to interview and play Lady Gaga.
Yeah, well, at that time, like, nobody knew.
Right.
I mean, obviously, she was a talent, but yeah, I mean, she's a talent, and she was so awesome on the radio show. Like, she was like a godsend, because I could put her on. I was doing a rock radio show, but she would come on and you could ask her any question.
Right.
And that was one of the things that was great about it. Now, turning into I just was talking to her about that. It turned into a amalgamot, like, to where you couldn't even contact her, but she did gave her blessing to be on how embarrassing now.
Hello?
Lady Gaga.
Hey, how you doing?
How you doing, doll?
I'm good, how are you?
And where are you right now?
I'm in LA with you guys.
Where are you staying? You can't tell us the room, but where's the vicinity?
I live in West Hollywood.
I thought you were in New York.
I am from New York, but I'm on tour right now.
Right.
And I'm also, doing some projects on the side. So I was in LA for 3 days and shot a short movie.
Okay, so those albums that you hear and they just change your life. I have found the next one for you. It is by JJ Starr. It's called How Embarrassing. And this isn't like music, it's stand-up comedy, okay? It even features Lady Gaga. Like, this is totally legit, and it is so funny. Oh my god, like, you are just going to be on the floor dying laughing. It is one of those albums that will seriously change your life, because you're gonna listen to it once all the way through and you're gonna die and you're gonna crack up. And then you're gonna be like, oh my god, it's over. What do I do with my life? I need to listen to this again.
I put the show that happened, that was a bust, made that the focal point of a release, and then had the story tell the history of the radio performer and the stand-up comic and the conflict that I have between the two. And I have Andrew Dice Clay, Pauly Shore, Gabriel Iglesias, Lady Gaga, and Shuggy Otis, Brian Holtzman. Everybody's on this release. Did anybody want to promote the release when it came out? Absolutely no. Nobody wants to be part of anything we do for whatever reason. And you know what? That's fine. But still, it stands on its own as a fucking phenomenal release. It could have been better if I had more money. But I worked my ass off on it, and I wanted it to be something that, people could listen to as a fan of comedy, as a fan of fucking, these kind of things. I'm a fan first.
The fact that Lady Gaga's on it is just so cool, because obviously she's like the biggest pop artist around nowadays. And so to hear her come on, and it's just like so surreal and so cool.
JJ Starr is cool, but I don't think How Embarrassing was anything special. Lady Gaga on a comedy record does not make me go out and spend $20.
When it gets fucking put away in a fucking box in my mind, we have been able to embrace what we initially started going into this beast for, was the creative process. And that's what How Embarrassing was to me. Yeah, it was that event that fucking was a nightmare. I took that event that happened on even the video and put it on fucking Blu-ray. The whole fucking show, the nightmare, the train wreck.
Oh, How Embarrassing. That's right, we're gonna give a copy. We're gonna give a copy to you that doesn't laugh at anything. That's what you get. I'm like the devil, I reward bad behavior.
I wanted to talk about my return to stand-up last night. Actually, I did the first performance in 6 months since that disaster. I mean, it was real, and I knew it wouldn't go down that way again.
I'm still doing babies.
Okay, so we're going to start with teachers. Teachers go into doctors. Dr. Drew and goes into
Then you go Tiger, because we're still on the celebrity kick with that.
And then Jesse's the final
blow.
And then it's boom into the
boom into the song. Is there any way to transition from Jesse into the song? That could be like, if he can be a celebrity, then I can be a rapper. Or just like, just like anybody.
Oh, yeah.
You know? Something like that.
I was always searching for a voice somewhere, whoever. Someone to come along and say, you know what, don't worry about it. It'll be okay. But instead, every voice I ever heard was somebody saying, oh, you shouldn't do that. You're too old for that. You're too young for that. You're too this or that. Whatever. There was always boxing and labeling and putting fucking limitations. I'm about no limitations. As long as you're not hurting anybody or animals or whatever. When I do something, I think of the cat out there. Maybe he always wanted to go out and hit a club and jump up there and rap. Maybe he wanted to do some comedy, whatever he wanted to do. I want to be the guy to say, you know what, doesn't matter what age or what day or what time or what anything. If you want to do something, go ahead and fucking do it. But do it good.
Feels like every day is my birthday. Let the top it's my birthday, so I'm gonna take it here like incident of gas in New York. Sure, it does feel like we get to New York. Might sound silly. It's a party time anthem similar to Eddie. Cause who didn't want to be the Beverly Hills Cop? Buckwheat Rock, brothers on top. Homie cat told me how to make the money go down. I'll probably show you how to make my girls go down. Been around comedy since 85, kids ups and downs. Same line. Using dice. Was the baddest in the day. Fuck with the laugh at my man in the grave. Black tango hat with a black little jack. The man, silver chain. Duran is back. Saturday morning. You guys kill my rhymes.
Not be able to tell from the recording of it and what it initially did, but I did go into some areas that I had never gone before, and I really feel that that's a good place to be. Not all the time, but for if you're an artist or you're somebody that wants to be part of the creative process, you can appreciate that I did everything I can and could to change my reality at the time, and that was losing weight, getting rid of people, negative individuals in my life.
Yeah, that generation still doesn't know who they are. They're still trying to figure it out, and I think they change themselves every year. It's like they look for whatever's coming up and they latch onto it, and then that's thrown in the trash can the next year, and they adapt to something else. And the trends are happening quicker now than they ever have.
So I think all the kids would like to go out and meet Jeff Duran, don't you?
I do too.
He's a real life rap star, isn't he?
We'll be discussing this closely as it unfolds. The whole world knows.
My rapper, anybody says any fucking shit about it, it'll fucking kill you. I'm old school with my raps. And these people there's some fuckers that want to pipe off. I know, already popping off.
Tell you about the friends.
Tell me about the foes, the hoes.
Funny shows, perforated nose.
Boring show? Who's he talking about?
Up, sucked up.
I don't know. Hip hop didn't save my life. I have no idea what he is talking.
I know what people say. I hear some shit. I've been around them. But just as we go balls out on the rapping, I told you I'll fucking cap your ass. You want me to cap your ass? I'll fucking cap your ass when I'm rapping. Capping, rapping, slapping, whatever the fuck. This is serious shit.
Just like Britney Spears took dance music and pop music and took it to the next level and she revitalized it, JJ Starr's doing the same thing for rapping.
Hey, it's the same thing as last time. It's like they get burnout at the end and they're not paying attention.
Yeah, but you know what? It comes to a time, man, where it's like it's not good enough with that. It's like when you're not good, and it's like I know it just sucks to be born so fucking average.
When Jeff does meth, he thinks he's black.
Don't have to watch fucking cycles to get this
mean? It's not like it's some fucking, you know, that's what burdens me, is that people have the gall to look at it like it's some fucking, you know, some bottom feeder. You know?
You guys feel it? That's how they do in the hood. Hey, yo, give it up for Check the Rank. Crazy ass motherfucking white boy right there. Hey, yo, Sweet Republic coming to the stage.
Wait, you're different.
Some fucking, you know, Johnny come fucker. You know, this is the real shit now. Now it's my time. I did my hard work. Now it's my time to get my real show. We've never done a goddamn show. I don't know where Jason is, but we've never had a fucking show where I can go in the goddamn thing and be treated like a goddamn entertainer in 20 fucking years. Every time it's some cowing, just a no talent fuck. And I'm not going to ever deal with that again.
That was just, that was awful. But you know what, I got another idea. I did not country music.
So far? Well, it was selling in Japan until some epic fucking disaster. This is the update shit that people want to hear. I got a fucking tour booked in Japan to go over there. The only fucking place in the goddamn universe that likes my album, or likes me, or whatever the fuck they like. And all of a sudden, the worst case scenario fucking happens. I mean, an earthquake, tornado, whatever the, you know, catastrophic belligerent ensues. The tour gets canceled. It's stalled at 238 on the Oricon charts, which is a pretty fucking phenomenal feat for a comedy album, or for anything I'm doing. And the momentum was just killed by this thing. And you know what? I feel bad for people that passed on, or for families. But you know, I feel bad for me too, because I mean, my only fucking glimmer of hope was in Japan. And I know that comes off soft.
Thank God for radio. Right? Love radio.
You've been doing that for quite a number of years, right? Yes.
Oh, radio? Radio's, yeah. Well, I mean, that's the whole thing with how embarrassing was that I wanted to show both sides. You know, and kind of the conflict that I have with that. I mean, I keep my job if I don't go to JJ Star.
Your wicker basin, your walls down, so much more, so profound. Heaven knows your game. Such a shame, you never found your lane. Misdirected, I'll never see your ways, but you gotta finally go back on the street today. Hardly want to bind the maze. I get annoyed. You never know what's known. I got ways too, except mine only find you. I traveled the soul, the world, and gone again. Never again. Never again. All night, all I'll say. Better see wine, better up in time. So much divine, so much love, so much cause. I never was nothing, I was only much. You rush through the world like a warrior. I played my part cause I knew it. And I'm wrong again, never had no end. Never again. Never again. All night, all I'll say. Better see wine, better up in time. Never again. Never again. All night, all I'll say. Better see wine, better up in time. So much divine, so much love, so much.